question quickly. Are you ready for main event? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. There's gonna be some like fucking on the balls fight type of shit. Of course. So, finally, standing to my right, introduce yourself.
Oxen Poland, let's make history!
Standing to my left, introduce yourself.
I'm in Katowice! Disaster, man. Thank you for having me here. It's an honor to be out here and be the first fucking English battle happening here. We're making history together. I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah. The first round is on Oxon. Start the game.
You fucking American, neither black, neither white, ugly man. Fuck you, dog. In Poland we would say, chuj z tym psem. This is Polish, Oxon English, no debating which is worse. Polska górą w kupie siła, Poland mountain in shit force.
Bars.
You know I'm playing, Mr. America. You know we love you. Make some fucking noise for them! Poles, with that crazy Catholic tribe. I bet that's what he reckons. Things will even hot Constantine in John Paul II. Speaking of a guy, you better check him out. He's dope. He's so loved in Poland, we don't even poop. We pope. Be glad this ain't judged, because in Poland, that's a risk too. We have strange traditions. If you win, some chick will kiss you. It's all sinister. We even have wujek samo zło. Uncle pure evil. This crazy guy hit a woman with golf club on the live TV. Pure evil. But we learned everything from the USA. If I'm like your son in battles, isn't it gross, bro? Do you really want to park in sun like Ozzy Osbourne? If you're talking about guts, just in case, I say, hey, Slim, I can think of some dope young blood to replace him. If you do body too, let this dude be body too. I like watching how he's rude, always in that grumpy mood. He drops balls like monkey foot, random rat and nothing new. Then goes nuts after he loses. Such a fucking funny dude. Just picture him going to his friends, talking about this battle. Yeah, I'll be fighting in Poland. Yeah. With Axe. He already battled 2 guys before. Frosty Reggae and Lil Philip. Frosty Reggae and Lil Philip. Little Philip. And his boys be like, yeah, this is the king. You know what it is. For real, yeah. But let's get serious. Masz mordę jak szczerzuja i zsiesz chuja. That means you got a face like a seashell and your breath got a dick smell. I'm spearmint sharp, tried and strong. You're ugly and scummy. Boomer with a big red face. Rap scenes crack king, not funny. He's off in orbit, center shock like he just seen Bugs Bunny. I freeze his soul, live winter flesh, ya cold, Bashiria gummy, gum bars.
Gun bars.
Speaking of bars, I work as a hired gun. Body count, more than hidden. I can stop, checking marks, and I'm not too forgiving. Rolling round after round, I will stop him from breathing. I'm the guy behind the bar. I serve shots for a living. Fucking Hey guys, it's my first time in English. This is my first time in English. I think that's simple. Because I sound like future perfect. You like past simple.
You guys ready?
Yeah!
Kurva. This guy over here, man, I know somebody's about to die for certain. It's his first time doing English verses, so he's like, take it easy on me. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm a virgin. First observation, Polish people, their hearts are golden. Yeah. The first time I arrived, I met some random guy in Poland and he kept helping me out the whole time, even though I didn't know him. I realized that you guys are thoughtful, you're kind, and you believe in God too. That's why Hitler didn't fire a single bullet when he marched through, because even he didn't have the heart to. Now I'm battling with a Polak warlock. Fuck yeah. Your girlfriend could use her nose as a roadblock. You look like Mirko Krokop without the fighting skills and only the nose job. Why do all your homies look like birds? That ain't a squad, that's a whole flock. That ain't even a person. I'm talking to a grown hawk. Why do you even like him? First of all, he doesn't even stay here. This guy lives in Iceland. What? And I don't give a fuck where he stays, because either way, you got cold, horrible weather. As far as I'm concerned, you moved from one Iceland to another. As far as I'm concerned, out there in Reykjavik, hanging out with the rest of the miserable Caucasian faggots. You so broke last night, all you had to eat was a mayo sandwich. And by mayo sandwich, I mean a sandwich with mayo on it. That's it. Who the fuck wants to be a Viking? A fucking wannabe Viking? Who the fuck wants to be Icelandic? The name in itself is anticlimactic. Yo, the name in itself is anticlimactic. Sitting out here, what's even there to do out there besides fucking hanging out with huskies and sucking off some polar bears? Have to double up and triple up on all the clothes you wear. Constantly breathing in colder air, can't even go nowhere because the last time you sat down, your ass cheeks got glued to a frozen chair. Can't even comb his hair because last time he tried it, broke it and fractured and turned into a bunch of snowflakes there. It's your moment, you own it. Type of fucking weather in Iceland to shrivel your balls and turn your dick blue. I bet you haven't walked into a sphere this cold since you woke up this morning and walked up out of your igloo. Fucking gay hole, Icelandic a-hole. Why don't you live in Krakow? Huh? It's beautiful. It's beautiful over there. It's nothing but pretty rainbows. I hate snow, and the pale face of yours is making me hate it even way more. Fucking Reykjavik, always wintering, fucking dick blistering, big winds bring blizzards in, his kids shivering. They got me out in Poland battling with a professional ice fisherman. If he can't catch They got me out in Poland battling with a professional ice fisherman. If he can't catch the fish with his tools, he'll dive in with them. This guy's supposed to be a gangster, then Mickey Mouse is a killer then. Like I'm supposed to be scared of him. This dude looks like he's from West Side, Switzerland. But the place he's from is actually very nice. It's called Krakow, and it's considered a Polish paradise. You should have just stayed there. Why you even take this fight? I will fucking rape your life and then spare your wife. Bro, I'm alien-like, and by alien-like, I mean alien-like Sigourney Weaver getting fucked on a spaceship tonight. It's radio silence. I turn ox off, then I put ox on. Mr. Miyagi, I ox on, and then I ox off. I'll take the ox from ox on. Now he's just a farmer with his ox gone. Listen, it must be all the Oxycontin that he's on thinking he could sleep me. That's why oxon is an oxymoron. So I'm not listening to anything from Oxy from here on. Yes. Hop in the octagon and he'll get boxed like oxymoron. Yeah. Hop in the octagon and get boxed like oxymoron. See, I don't need to poison you to death or do a drive-by on a car for. Shit, I'm too educated and smart to just put a bullet in Oxford. I'll cut off Oxon's oxygen by unplugging his ox cord. Yeah. And since I'm on tour, we should be streaming his death live on YouTube. Because nobody fucks with Ox anymore. Player, you played out. We got wireless Bluetooth. Yeah, we got nobody even fucks with Oxon anymore. Player, we got wireless Bluetooth. You want to cry about it, then boo-hoo. I don't give a fuck if Ox feeling me. Ox is a bitch to me. You such a girl, you should change your name from Oxon to Auxiliary. Yeah. Hezbollah infantry, heavy artillery. I was born to fight. Funny how you're from Warsaw, but you never saw war in your life. When the Germans walked in here, you forfeited your only rights. You know why? You should be proud. The Polish are known as nice. You put the Pole in so polite. Bro, you are totally white, devoted to Christ. 2 Muslims walk in here on foot and cross the border tonight. The whole country goes on a strike. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what a human version of Casper the Friendly Ghost would look like. Time, bitch.
Sharmuta.
You guys should have laughed.
May the Dunder swish you. You look like Scorpion King had too many onion rings. Then went on a goat porn binge on the slow-mo stream. Snorted coke wearing a phone cord like some dope lord blink. Then stick off with Concord dreams on accordion wings. In Poland, when we see someone like you, we say, come on, you can sell me this carpet cheaper.
Fair enough.
This poor guy surely looks like a true market sleeper who will try to sell you a few times some budget sneakers with hands sticking out to your wallet like his Parker Peter. He will lock onto your pockets like a hunter-seeker fucking creeper. I know my lyrics. I'm just making you nervous. just one stare, and you can tell that he just thinks different. You gotta keep distance. He has his Jeep secrets. He looks like he can tell my future from my pinky knuckle like it's not a tricky puzzle. It's just how that gypsy hustle. But for real, how is life this? For me, it's kind of funny. Because the fact you're rapping here means you're running out of money. Bashir, legend for hire. Pretty cheap. What a hypocrite. Face of battle rap. But just anyone can sit on it. But just anyone can sit on it. So that's the reason you were at Dubai. Like that shit ain't beneath you. I watched your Insta live. You said, I'm in big rooms with big people. What I really heard was deep throat and big cocks like... This self-absorbed narcissist just beats his meat like he owes him money. Treats his dick with a speedy hammer time. If you ask him why he looks so tired, he like, yeah, you should see the other guy. You should see the other guy. I smashed his head, now I wonder why he sold them dry. You wanna try? Yeah, I know. You hang with the best of all time? Because on your own, you won't shine. You act like you're the GOAT, that's why you fuck with your own kind. But take away your false pride, your ego status, closed mind. I missed my shot to face the GOAT, died in Nova Scotia. Long live Pat Stay.
Rest in peace, Pat.
Rest in peace, Pat Stay. And let me rewind that. You hang with the best of all time, because on your own you won't shine. You act like you're the GOAT, that's why you fuck with your own kind. But take away your false pride, your ego, status, closed mind. I missed my shot to face the GOAT, died in Nova Scotia. Long live Pat Stay. May your soul shine and his voice die. and his voice die, and maybe make him go blind in both eyes so he can see the road signs for his whole life. This flawed guy, I will kill you, skin you, and make myself some cacti. Oh, nice! You came for a paycheck, I came for a name check. Guess who lives richer? I'm catching attention, you cashing a bad pension. Life sure is a mean teacher. It's my home. They all know that I'm second to none. Now the whole world will watch. That's the second I won. It's my time.
Hey, yo. About to hit him with a rebuttal. This kid's about to get sprayed. He said, I came to Poland for a paycheck. In order for that to happen, I would have to get paid. It's round 2. And I'm still battling Polish guy. And he don't know why. At first I thought he was German, but he turned out to be borderline. Who are these guys? At this point in my career, I feel like I'm on stage talking to strangers. I've been calmer these days, but I still got a lot of bottled up anger. You get popped with a banger. You try to pull a gun on me, and I will walk through your chamber like the Austrian painter. Woo! I'm coming with all haymakers. Coming in hot. If I didn't look so Arabic, you would have thought I was a Nazi invader. Yo, shouts out to Luca for embracing the dark side and letting in Darth Vader. Going up against, well, how is this guy not a racist when he looks like his doppelganger is probably Kramer? Bitch, I know your chicken ain't got no flavor. Yo, I was out in Zabja preparing bars for Oxy. Those who don't know who Oxy is at home, he's an oxymoron proxy who ought to be out of his mind if he thinking he can stop me. He's better off taking pills softly like Bill Cosby. Yo, listen here, final level of hick honky. I will tell you like my people back home will tell you, my brother, you are a big donkey. You rap too fast and you spit sloppy. You sound like you drink cocaine and you sniff coffee. Odd looking little bitch body. How the hell are you Polish when you have head shaped like little bitch Nazi? I know how he's gonna respond. He's gonna call me a jihadi hijabi. Wow, Allahu Akbarski. Listen here, dickhead. It doesn't matter if I'm the one that wears the burqa, because you're a kurva. You a stupid, low IQ, airheaded bitch. I should call you a turna. What's that? I don't know. I thought it meant a stupid bitch. Fucking Oompa Loompa, fucking Hidriva Supra. I'll put you in a fucking coffin underground. You finally go to sleep in a trumna. I'll reach over him and grab one of those butlas and break it over his head and turn this whole place to a burda. Listen here, you miniature, insecure little dickless nerd looking like a fucking Pacific bird. Yo, the line between you being a man and a bitch is blurred. I asked him if he wanted me to refer to him as Mrs. or Mr. He said he isn't sure. How about this? Did it occur to you that your bitch thinks I'm a criminal witness? Yeah, I witnessed her. And in my defense, that will be the only time I'm labeled as a snitch because I pointed her out in the middle of the courtroom and told everybody I fingered her. Kept yanking her shit till she started squirting and her eye went the other way like Forrest Whitaker. Illegitimate, illiterate, forced like a Russian guy with a forged signature. Your literature makes me sick and makes the shit you spit sound a bit obscure, so don't misinterpret or mince my words. Fuck the shit you heard. You say something stupid now, you're getting burned to the fucking ground like the Hindenburg. You'll get injured, disconfigured, till your vision's blurred. Too much mixed liquor got these kids on their liquid courage, thinking they could diss me. Where you get the nerve? Maybe I hit one, maybe I didn't. Now you can think about it while you're halfway under the surface and your chin submerged underwater for so long your skin begins to wrinkle like Mr. Burns. Bitch, you'll get asphyxiated with dish detergent. Have you twitch and squirm like a river fish on the bank getting murdered. Bitch, you getting served this a dinner for 6 and all 5 of your other personalities are getting killed with yours. Listen close, because the mini Dillinger comes in twins. That's for him and her. I'll shoot your bitch, shoot you, then shoot your bitch. A shot hitting her. I'll put something in your bitch's ear like the dog whisperer. Yeah, I came down to Katowice so I could slap your minister and depopulate the city like Henry Kissinger soon as the first jab's administered. You so whack, I don't even need a finisher. If this was Mortal Kombat, you're such a bitch, I would finish you off with a finish her. And that's the finisher.
Let's just end this gnarly jerk feud.
Please calm down. Keep it down.
Let's just end this gnarly jerk feud. I'm not here to partly hurt you. You came on the stage to die in plain view. That's a Charlie Kirk move. Your entire villain image is just gimmicks stacking up. You're so insecure your real name's meaning. This is not enough. Yeah, I studied psychology, now I do it in reverse. I talk to people, curse them, leave them clueless, feeling worse. So I'm not the type of guys you face on a daily basis. I'll smash your house of cards, let them see you're dirty. Dancing, you just touched the wrong kid, man. Now shit is getting racy. After this, you'll need a longer break than Kevin Spacey. You racist. You went to Germany just to walk in Hitler's shoes. Don't lie. You drug some customs, handwritten, kill the Jews. You would love to tour through Europe just sporting Hitler sneakers. You hate Jews so much you want to send them to Jupiter. You came for the Jew hater job. To Poland? Such a nice try, but right now this title locked by this other brown guy with fucking one eye. He's rather not nice, so brother stop trying. But don't get me wrong. We sheltered Jews in basements when we heard the sirens. Now we won't be staying silent while we watch them spread the violence. Stop the slaughter. Save the children. Let them see the day. Free Palestine, stop genocide, make the killers pay. Poland's scars make us strong. Tara's silence has a cost. You kept silence when Trump rolled the red carpet for a tyrant as a host. He bowed down to Putin. And now you keep a closed mouth? Cause killing kids in Gaza's wrong, Ukrainians ones just don't count?
They do.
Ukrainians ones just don't count? It's never flags or labels, only who is behind the orders. The sound of pain translates itself, it rhymes without borders.
Fire.
That's why the states failed their mission. What's left of their fame? Word police with broken sirens, no respect for the name. Went from America, fuck yeah, to where is freedom? Not there. You brag about salvation, but really, did the chains fall? Cause all we see is you cheering villains, Elon screaming chainsaw. And we don't buy this fake show, it's not just cause I say so. Others here agree and they don't lay low when I flame throw. Last call. Is it just me today on Super Saiyan Rage mode?
Hell no! So let's go! Yo, are you people nuts?
You need to readjust, Jesus fuck!
How could you let Elon Musk be the boss? Hold on. How come this Lebanese savage
Is representing this fascist.
in a country that was run by a ketamine addict?
The whole US is like, how about we go with Trump twice?
Sounds nice.
It's high time we started to farm rice at a dumped price.
Right, guys?
You think Trump could find Poland on a map, like to point with a finger?
I would say no way.
No way, like close to Finland.
Oh my God.
The state of the states is very horrendous because your president puts tariffs on penguins.
You know what rhymes with your sweet old nation?
What?
6 weeks probation.
And also,
You know what rhymes with your sweet old nation?
What?
6 weeks probation.
and also deportation.
So that's... You know what rhymes with your sweet old nation?
What?
6 weeks probation.
And also
So
deportation.
that's why you switched locations.
You probably think you're safe because you know a guy like Shady
But right now your neighbors fight like crazy.
singing Ice Ice Baby. Yeah. We used to look up to the States, but not right now.
That far right down turned you upside down. You miss the olden days.
When you made the world a brighter place,
But we shine through.
like golden rays.
We Polish.
Born and raised.
It's a war zone, you mofo. Go home to the States.
Or get crushed and thrown like a Russian drone.
all over the place. We got no cause for shame.
And all you folks can relate.
And just this year, Apollo was launched into space.
So stop thinking of us like this cold, distant place.
Fuck making Poland great again.
We've always been great. All this
Time!
Now, wow, that was a crazy round. Clapping like thunder. Is this your younger brother or is your brother younger? Either way, they got me battling with the Polish version of Dumb and Dumber. Now, people be saying I'm a Jew hater, and that shit kind of sad. I don't hate Jews. We just hate the Israeli Zionists that make the actual good Jews look bad. You know what I'm saying? But you, this is why I arrived here on their block to show them. Since you haven't done this before, I'm gonna show you how to rock with the goats then. I'm gonna drop the body on them, then I go little yachty on them. That means I didn't just bring the talk out here, I also brought the walk out to Poland. Yeah. Why is this guy such a little fruit? Here, try to fit this in a scoop. If Black Eyed Peas ever recruited you, they'd have 2 little white bitches in their group. He's a gangster. Grew up bumping Dr. Dre and listening to Snoop. Using his hands in front of the mirror to tell stories about shit that he didn't do. Fucking gimpy goof. Fucking look at this weird looking skinny dude. He literally looks like he drinks his food. You swinging your fist at who? Bitch, I was a bigger kid than you when I was in middle school. Talking shit when you can't even fucking keep your head above water in a 5-foot swimming pool. Fucking motherfucker. This is you. 10 years younger than me, but he has a hairline like he's 52. Damn, I bet your life sucks. Is it me or does this guy look like Beetlejuice before he put on makeup and fucked his entire life up? You look like a wooden boy. Like you literally look like Pinocchio. How did you get your nose to grow? You could use your fucking face to operate a glory hole. Dick face? You dick face? You have a boner nose. YOLO, bro. You look like the owl on the logo of OVO. So go and tell your homies. You could never approach me. Stop trying to find out things about me. You're being hella nosy like Lewandowski. For those who don't know who Lewandowski is, it's Lewandowski. That's just how we pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to pronounce it like the Polish and speak it proper. You know, je perdala kurva macha, bitch, use a cop. Use a copper. Don't think that you the dude in charge because you look like a kindergarten security guard. Out in Iceland, he works 2 jobs. One of them is at the burger spot and the other one is driving Uber car. Bitch, if you were smart, you wouldn't start shit with me because you're not even a formidable arch enemy. Listen to me, auxiliary. Fucking, I shouldn't even be here. I should be somewhere on a beach in South Italy sipping a martini and walking around Sicily. Instead, I'm over here letting one of my mini-me's try to belittle me. Yeah, I literally just went on a 29-day killing spree. I gave them punches, cadence, different languages, bars and delivery, every single word modeled after modern weaponry so you know the moment is mine if it's in my proximity. Yeah, I bet when you go to the beach and take your shirt off, you hear nothing but heckles and giggles. Bitches laugh at him because he has one of those two pathetic nipples with a little patch of hair that's always left in the middle. This guy's chest is so little he could share a wetsuit with Jimmy Kimmel. Inconsistent genetics tells me he's fickle. You're a stick figure, a bobblehead with his head on a swivel. Upper thighs so zesty and brittle, I bet the wind just goes through his legs and it whistles. Fuck a gun round from a replica issue. You get gunned down with something better than pistols. Bitch, I will blast you in the fucking head with a Yemeni missile. I will spirit bomb you like Goku and separate your soul from your flesh and your tissue. Time kurva! Round, bro. That was sick.
God, this fucking shit.
That was amazing.